So I'm gonna have this kid, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, like I'm naked, like where are all my clothes?" And I'm gonna be like, "Hey, kid, like go look in your fucking closet, like I got you a bunch of clothes." And he's like, "Dad, like none of these clothes fit. They're all from when I was a toddler. Like I'm 23 now. Like pick out my clothes." And he's like, "Dad, like where do I get clothes?" And I'm like, "Hey, hey, baby, hey, kid, come with me. Like let's go to the store. Or you know what? You know what's even better? Let's get on the internet here and let's Google around and you can get clothes on the internet, man. You used to not be able to get clothes on the internet, but you can now." But I'd much rather prefer to take it to like a store and teach them about how to shop and how to like save money and how to coupon and how to get sales, and how to get the best deal on clothes and what clothes fit and what clothes don't fit and what clothes look good and how you can't wear too many patterns and how if you wear clothes that don't fit, you'll get made fun of. And how if you wear shoes that are too small, your feet will hurt after a while. But if you wear shoes that are too big, your feet, I don't know, will flop around. And how you should pick up your feet when you walk. And all those different things you need to teach your kid about when you teach your kid about shopping and clothes. And my kid's gonna be like, "Hey, I want all these clothes, but I have no money, so I'm gonna have to teach my kid about money." And I personally don't know anything about financing, so how am I gonna teach my kid about financing when I don't know anything about financing? So I'm gonna have to teach my kid about money, like the $1 bill, the $2 bill, the $3 bill, and all these dollar bills. And then there's coins and stuff. How am I gonna teach my kid how to count? Is my kid gonna want to learn how to count cards? I don't know how to count cards. I can barely play a good game of poker, let alone how to count cards. What if my kid's way smarter than me? I put it at a really good possibility that my kid is gonna be smarter than me. So I'll have to teach my kid about clothes. So eventually my kid's gonna look down at himself and he's like, "Dad, I'm fat." And first off, I'm gonna be like, "Kid, you're a baby. Like you are supposed to be fat. One day you're gonna grow up and you're gonna stretch out, and all that fat's gonna be used for like organs and stuff." But he's still gonna be like, "Dad, I'm an insecure baby. I don't want to go out in public. Like, what am I supposed to do?" And be like, "Well, kid, you can go on a walk." And he's like, "Fuck, what's a walk?" And I'm gonna teach him how to walk. And he's like, "Dad, like I've been walking for a while. Like, is there any other thing you can teach me on how to like get rid of this big old chunky baby fat and all these fat cheeks?" I'm like, "Yeah, kid, like you can lift weights, you can go on a run, you can go on a swim, you can go on a hike, you can kayak, you can do all these other million things, You just exercise, you just walk places, you just use more calories than you intake." And he's gonna be like, "What's a calorie?" And I'm like, "You remember when I told you about food? Well, there's calories in food, and there's also a lot of other shit in food that you need." And he's like, "Well, what kind of stuff do I need?" And I'm like, "Well, candy, sweets, and all that good stuff. Well, you don't need that. Vegetables and fruits and stuff. You need that. Eat as much stuff from the earth that you can." And my kids can be like, "What's the earth?" And I'm like, "The earth's all around you, kid. Like, duh."